Alright, so I got something very important to talk about. It's something that I think everybody should know. And I think maybe you should tell your friends about this because this is very important and it goes along the lines of world domination. Now, you may think of world domination as some evil genius trying to take over the world, but it's more than that. Okay? Now I'm talking about plants. Now, before you think, whoa, why would plants ever try to take over the world? Like, they don't even have brains, they can't think for themselves or anything. But plants are hardwired to take over the world. Now, my theory is millions of years ago, aliens came to the Earth and they started planting all kinds of stuff because I guess they had trouble on their planet with these plants taking over their planet, and they decided, we gotta get rid of these plants, but we can't get rid of them completely, so we might as well just plant them on some other planet. And so now we have to suffer with all these plants. And what I'm talking about world domination is these plants are taking over the world. They're using up all kinds of resources, all kinds of water, and they may be trying, I think, these plants are really clever, and they try to make it think that they're important by creating oxygen, and that's how we survive, is with oxygen. And without plants, then we can't survive. And so I think that we should get rid of the plants, or not completely get rid of the plants, but I think we should continue controlled logging and, everything like that. We should control it, so that way they don't take over the world, and we can still survive. I think in the 1800s, logging was invented by somebody who realized that trees are trying to take over the world, and they wanted to stop them. And so he decided to start building everything out of wood, and, cutting down all the forests and everything. And, lots of people think, lots of environmentalists, they think that logging shouldn't happen. We can build structures out of other things instead of trees. In the 1960s, I think the trees caught on to this concept that they were being wiped out, and they decided to, hypnotize people into protecting them, creating these environmentalists. And these environmentalists were completely inspired by the trees. And, you ask any environmentalist, they'll say it was because of the trees, save the trees. And that's what the trees want you to do. Now, I think that, we should continue this controlled logging, so that way we can dominate these trees and, show them who's boss, and I think this is the most important thing that we can do to save ourselves, our species, and everything. So, if you have your own opinion on this, go ahead and leave a comment below, because I'd love to hear what you think about this. But I think, this is my opinion. I think it's very important. I think everybody should know. These trees have been deceiving us for years. So go ahead and leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this. And I guess that's about all I have to talk about today. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow.